Hey there, Peppermint Pals! For today's drawing, I got a chalk pastel drawing. Now, I'm not as good at chalk pastel as I am with other mediums, so I guess this is kind of a way for me to practice. And I recently got a book on chalk pastels, so I should probably study that before I get to my next drawing, although I have like school studying to do, so who knows. As around here, I start to realize I should have gone with different mediums to make the colors more distinguishable. I add a little yellow to the color yesterday and add a little red or a darker orange to the color today. So next year I'll probably do all the same medium. I'm already planning probably do marker drawings since I already have a list of the markers when I picked them out for this year. So, but this year I'm just going to stick with the plan and hopefully we won't have too many days where they look similar to each other, but I guess it's my fault if they do. One thing is that is difficult for me with chalk pastels is that, since they're so big and chunky, is that sometimes it's hard to get the smaller areas and it's harder for me to get control. So that's why you see me leaning in a lot here. Because I can see better, but also because I get more control that way. That's also a lot of the reason why I like to do sketches before, like traditional sketches, even if I turn them into a digital drawing later. I like to do the sketch traditionally just because I get more control when I'm closer. In terms of blending, I tried several different things. Like I tried using an old watercolor brush and I tried using a blending stump. Neither of those worked particularly well, so eventually I just used my finger, which you're really not supposed to do because the oils can mess up your drawing, but I did it anyway. And then later I realized maybe I should have like wrapped my finger in a paper towel, so you could do that, but I didn't think of that until later, so uh, if my drawing gets messed up in like a year, well, that's my fault. So this is, if you can't tell, it's a dragon. And I'm not very good at drawing dragons, but I had a reference when I sketched this, and then I tried to go over it, and I actually do like how it turned out. It's not the best, but since I don't do this subject matter very often, I'm proud with the results. So even though I like how the dragon turned out, I'm not too keen on how I use the color. First I thought I'd make the dragon that color, but I didn't really like that idea. I thought he would be, too much of a focal point, too bright. Even though he takes up the whole picture, I realize now, but whatever. So I decided to try and use it for the flame, and I did use it for the flame, but it wasn't enough for me, so I just went ahead and used it in the background. And I don't really, to be honest, I don't really like that when people do that for Huevember because I feel like there's just so many more creative ways that you could use that color and take advantage of it and be creative and challenge yourself rather than just to do a normal drawing and then use that color as the background color. So I feel like I started off really strong on the first day of Huevember and then kind of went downhill. I guess yesterday wasn't so bad, but I did change what I was doing in the middle. So, yeah, hopefully I'll figure out better ways to incorporate the picture, think on it, or the color, and think on it more. Anyways, that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.